Hey there, how we doing? My name is meteorologist. My name is Trent Magill. We are here. We're talking about this cold, this Arctic air to essentially kick off your Thursday. We had it in town yesterday. We're going to have it in town again today. But it looks like we should start to rebound a bit as soon as the sun gets a little bit higher in our sky. Beautiful sunrise. If you haven't seen it yet this morning, you need to get outside and try to take a look at it, or at least peek through the windows. Getting outside, you're going to have to do that with some layers because we've got wind chills this morning from 20 to 30 degrees below zero. There's your sunrise shot. That is beautiful. We're going to see a ton of sun today. A ton of sun. Yesterday we saw sun. It just didn't warm us up at all. Today's sunshine will likely warm us up. That's going to be the good news about today. We are streaming this right now, which I'm just pulling up over here on my computer. We're streaming this on Facebook Live, also in addition to your Rokus and your, I think the Amazon, I think we're streaming just about everywhere, essentially, on the apps as well. So just make sure if you want to participate, if you want to comment or kind of have a back and forth, then feel free to go over to Facebook and I can pull up your comments and I can see them right here. I already have a few comments coming on in here. Good morning, James. Good morning, Ray. Should be a better day today than it was yesterday, but man alive was it cold yesterday. So here we go. Let's pull up our weather graphics for you. We've got this wind chill warning in effect until 4 o'clock today. Wind chills, that's the big story. Temperatures, yes, they're cold. We tried to freeze some cookies earlier this morning on Good Morning Cleveland. It worked. They obviously froze, of course. I mean, it's freezing outside, but I wanted to show how fast it could freeze. And it froze in about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, there were chunks of cookie dough. Anyway, wind chills this morning, 20 to 30 degrees below zero. Wind chills this afternoon will be 10 to 20 below zero. And then once we get into this evening, the reason those wind chills are about 0 to 10 degrees is because the winds really back off. Temperatures will be just a bit above zero. Wind chills will be just a bit below zero. So it is definitely going to be a cold day today for sure. And overnight tonight, when those wind chills do get a little bit nicer, it does look like it's going to be from the calmer weather coming our way. Where's my clicker at here? Let me show you what we have going on. This is your kind of your hour by hour if you're planning your day out today, the next 24 hours. We stay right at about zero. Probably below zero and then above zero throughout the day today. We don't get to about 5, 6, or 7 until the afternoon, and that's about 12 o'clock. We'll see that 5-degree reading. Other than that, I mean, it's just cold with wind chills 10 to 20 degrees below zero through the middle part of the day into the afternoon. It's pretty interesting to see that at 11 o'clock tonight, 3 is the temperature and 3 is the wind chill. 4, 5, 5. And then once you get into early tomorrow morning, you'll see it start to split up just a little bit. And that's because the winds pick up a little bit tomorrow. That's when we're going to be tracking snow. Believe it or not, tracking snow moving through. I'll show you that in a minute here. First off, I want to take you a look outside, give you a look outside in Lorain. Get that sun coming over the horizon. It looks beautiful. It feels cold, though. We're at -4 in Lorain. Let's see if we can show you Worcester. Let that update for us. Not a cloud in the sky. That's why it's so cold this morning. We had the wind. If it would have been calmer this morning, we'd be even colder. You got to have clear skies and calm winds to get super cold. We've got wind, which has, kept us in the single digits below zero. If we didn't have wind outside, we'd be 10 to 15, maybe 20 below in spots. Oh man, this is kind of harsh to look at. Cedar Point, Sandusky, just cold, but it makes you think of summer. Definitely makes you think of summer. Cleveland outside, that's a frozen shot essentially from yesterday. But Ashland University, that's a new shot right there. So sunny as can be. It's going to be a bright day today. We'll go to your current temperatures right now. If you are watching this live on Facebook or watching this, live on your Roku or anything else, then or on the app, absolutely. Make sure you're watching on our app as well. If you are watching this, then we're at -5 in Medina, -2 in Akron. Cold, crazy cold outside. Definitely cold. Mansfield, -7, feels like -21. Those numbers, we were talking about it yesterday. We haven't had temperatures this cold since 2015, 4 years ago. Haven't had wind chills this cold, wind chill warnings since 2015 also, that stretch in February. I do want to show you this. January 7th, 2018, our temperature hit -5. Wonder where that was, because that one snuck up on me. But February I think that was 5 degrees, and then February 16th we hit -12. So that was in 2015. So these numbers, definitely not common. Definitely not a common thing here in Northeast Ohio. Definitely cold. So your Futurecast through the day today, we've got temperatures below 0. We've got sunshine. We'll show you going through the day today. We get back to 0 before lunchtime, and we're above 0 through the afternoon. I want to show you that the snow, really quickly, I want to show you the snow for tomorrow morning. Starts after midnight. Just clips our southern counties. It's a quick little clipper that'll be just far enough south. We're cold enough to where we should stay dry, where we have dry air in place, and it should eat a lot of this out. But in our far southern counties, you may ink out some snowflakes early tomorrow morning, and then it gets out of here once we get into the afternoon. So I skipped what I wanted to show you. I want to show you the, sorry about that, played the 7-day music and I took it away. I wanted to show you how much snow we're expecting. This is, come on, back, there we go. There we go. Traced it 2, about a trace it 2. That's what we're looking at for tomorrow. Most spots a dusting, if that. The farther south you are, 1 to 2. Here's your 7-day forecast. Trace it 2 tomorrow, isolated late day rain Saturday, 40 degrees, 52 Monday, 52 Sunday, then 55 on Monday. So a nice warm up. John, we're going to be thawing things out, so we're not going to be talking about ice, but we're going to be talking about maybe water main breaks and stuff like that, just from the extracting and compacting and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I had a pretty gnarly one this morning. Probably would help if I would like plug my microphone in. On what? Can you hear me over there?
Not yet.
Not yet. How about now?
Bear with you.
Plugging the microphone in usually works.
Kind of called you in.
Yeah, that's all right. Call it an audible. I had a pretty gnarly one out in Tremont this morning, and I think that's only going to get worse over the weekend. You were talking about temperatures. I'm looking at your graphic now, 52 Sunday, 55 on Monday. We talk about the freeze-thaw cycle all the time, and especially when we have like the extreme cold that we've been dealing with. So I expect more scenes like we saw in Tremont this morning with that water main break that was just causing a flood down West 14th Street. Fortunately, all that's cleaned up. There may still be some icy spots out there, but yeah, water breaks are just going to be, it'll be like a big game of whack-a-mole here with the water breaks, because they'll be popping up and they'll try to fix them as quick as they can.
Even like beyond the water main breaks, have you heard of frost quakes?
So somebody brought this to my attention like yesterday or the day before.
They're all over the place yesterday.
I remember hearing about it back in like 2015, which was when it kind of got cold again.
Yes.
So whenever
whenever you get this super wet and super warm essentially, and then it starts to freeze back down essentially.
Take my heating blanket off.
Oh, I'm telling you what, you're not the only one with the heat blanket. So when you freeze it, it expands. When it thaws out, then it contracts again, and when that expands, and it just, I mean, it's loud. Like the booms are crazy. So
as far as, is it just purely a sound thing, or because it is something that you can feel too?
I've never felt them. I've heard them. I've never felt them. I don't think that's quite on like earthquake level, like that it would make you feel it, but you can definitely hear it. You can definitely hear it, which is kind of crazy. But other than that, get ready for it. Get ready for the warm up. Quick let me show you the 7-day forecast again. If we can pull that, make that full screen again. The 50s that come in here late weekend into early next week, those are going to be nice. Those are going to be very nice. We're going to shut this down right now, though, and we will be back with another update in probably about an hour here. Stay warm today, folks.